Think history is boring and catch yourself snoring, find it worth ignoring, then it's time for a history hook with Mr. Turco. That's me. Chapter 6, Some Major Decisions. Things that make you go, Well, here's a question that might make you go, Have you ever had to make a really difficult decision? And perhaps you knew all along what the right thing to do was, but it was still really hard to make that decision? Well, that's exactly the problem many of the delegates at the Constitutional Convention face. Remember, we learned that the Articles of Confederation did not give the central government enough, That's right, enough power! So they knew the central government needed more power. However, remember, they were also afraid of giving the central government too much power. And so at the Constitutional Convention in this lesson, we'll learn about how reluctantly the delegates all agreed that, you know what, the Articles of Confederation are too weak. We are indeed going to need to start over and write a whole new Constitution, and I still have 15 seconds. Let's move on. First, the rules of the convention. They all agreed that the discussions should be kept secret. This would enable them to debate and argue much more freely, knowing that none of the debates would be published, yet they were to be kept secret during the meeting. All right, welcome everybody to the Constitutional Convention. I'd like to begin this meeting by taking attendance. Okay, moving on. I guess we won't take attendance. Next item on the agenda is we'll want to see what everybody thinks about the Virginia Plan. All right, people, I don't know how we're going to get any work done if... Well, how rude. Secondly, in order to keep things secret, they closed all the doors and windows, which might not seem like a big deal to you and me, because we have air conditioning, but in the summer of 1787 in Philadelphia, that made for a pretty warm indoor meeting. It's just so hot in here. I can't take it anymore! Next, you'll read about the Virginia Plan. This was the plan proposed by Edmund Randolph, the governor of Virginia, and others like James Madison, who did indeed want a stronger central government. In order to get people to agree to his plan, he started by describing things that pretty much all of the delegates could agree to. For example, he started by saying the central government, the national government, should provide for the common defense, to which all the people said, yeah. Next, the central government or national government should protect the basic liberties of the people, to which the delegates said, Next, the central or national government should promote the general welfare, to which the delegates said, sure. Next, he said the central government or national government should be able to control trade in between the states, to which the delegates said, okay. But when he said the central government should have higher powers than the states, a lot of the delegates said That's right, some people were afraid about this last provision in the Virginia Plan, but as we'll see in future lessons, compromises were made to make all of the delegates at least somewhat happy. And now it's time to read Chapter 6.